This is a nursery house. This is a chili nursery house where we are about to nursery the 3 acres chili peppers for the April farming. The house is well constructed and it's well organized, as you have seen. We have just drawn the pipes because before we spread the seeds on the ground, we want to ensure that we water it first so that the ground will get wet before the seeds are broadcasted on the ground. And you have seen it. This is for the April farming on Seeds of Gold project. Some of the seeds were nursery about 2 weeks back in order to test the soil, but thank God the seeds are growing very well, as you have seen them. So we are about to nursery the 3 acres chili peppers of this ground, which is about 60,000 plants that I want to nursery here. Manual irrigation system. The machine that carries the water up the line for irrigation to water the plants and to water the nursery site. As you have seen the pipe, it carries water up to the nursery site and to the plantations. Pipe ya kutugonda jira bwama This is a traditional manual irrigation system so that we can be able to wet the grounds for the nursery seeds, the 3 acres nursery site and preparations, as you have seen it. To be innovative is very good. To be creative is very good. As you don't always need to wait for the right people to invest. You need to sit there and create something. That baboon and the pipes supply water directly to the hips, so that the water can get access on the ground directly. And you have seen it.
tak buta ko gere kini ami aya pa yo ya kini to ajiba ma gia na ya kuma ya ba gini na ta ko mata na lego ba nyinga kuma gini moto to anyinga
so bon ba pi na hi nbe nyiga
kita malo ko do ma kuma ta mu ona moto to ata na mala pla ma nyinga ngolo ni wata na ha ko ma nyinga
ko tem na puja do mi na This sort of field that you are seeing is where we planted on December 1-acre chili farm, 1-acre chili pepper farm. You know, we planted it during the hot dry season on December first week. Now the plants are now 2 months. They are managing to do well, although the sun is very hot here, but they are managing to do well because we are giving it manual irrigations. The pipes that you see is the pipe that we use to water them. We give them manual irrigations, but thank God the peppers are managing to grow well. It is about 1-acre farm, and the one that we are preparing now is for the dry land. I will be planting it on April. We'll plant it on April, and then on November or December we'll also try to give it an irrigation. But this is a current project that is at hand now, the 1-acre chili farm. The farm is located at Semabu, that is Pujon district, the southern part of Sierra Leone. This project is funded by Seeds of Gold, an agribusiness company in Sierra Leone. And you're seeing the peppers, how they are uniformly on lines. The peppers are giving the first flowers as you are seeing them. Although the sun is hot, but they are managing to do well. Before it starts to rain very soon, on March, the first harvest will have started. This is a large farm, as you are seeing. It's a large farm, but we are trying to maintain it so that it can retain until the rain started to fall. All of them are giving their first flowers. All of them are giving their first flowers, as you are seeing. All of them are giving their first flowers. Very soon we will start to harvest our first acre of Seeds of Gold pepper farm. And don't also forget, we are also working on the 3 acres on dry land chili farm that will be planted on April with no irrigation until October or November. That will give it our irrigation for the dry season. But this one now is on irrigation, on manual irrigation. It is on manual irrigation. The work is very tedious, but we are trying to manage to ensure that we support the government plan on the feed salon program. I guess you are seeing this farmland. The farmland that you are seeing here is a farmland that the 3 acres pepper are to be planted. I hope you are seeing them very well. We just finished the brushing of the land. Very soon on early March, we'll put fire on it, means we'll burn it down, and then the machine will work on the land, means the machine will plow the land, and the heaps will be prepared for the peppers to be planted very soon on April. So as you have seen it, you don't need to wait for government, you don't need to wait for any institution to support you to do something for yourself or to invest into agriculture, because you need to start in your own little ways. The Seeds of Gold that I told you about is a self-made project. That is why I don't think whether you have ever heard it, you have ever heard about it in Sierra Leone. The Seeds of Gold operates in Uganda, in Kenya, and other African countries, but it has not started in operation in Sierra Leone yet, unless when we have come together to ensure that we start in our own little ways the operation of Seeds of Gold also in Sierra Leone. So we don't need to wait for any government or for any organizations like WFP or other agriculture organizations to support us. I think we need to support in our own little ways. We need to support ourselves. I am the founder and leader of Seeds of Gold, and my deputy is also there working very hard to promote our dreams. And you have seen the farmland. Very soon we'll put fire on it on March, and on April the machine will work on it, and the end of April, after the heaps have been prepared, we'll do our first planting. All the 3 acres seeds that you see them on the video that we are working on it will be planted here. This farm is located in Semabu, Barry Chiefdom in Pujon District, the southern part of Sierra Leone. Yeah. Agriculture is life. It's our future, it's our hope.
Đây đâu gì là có phải là buổi ba này thì có phải rồi. Nhớ có phải bà nào phải bà nào có đã. Adom là phải bó phê premier chỉ nó cho phòng chiên. Ta mà krugo. Ana yang cho phòng chỉ ta phải có big bag uta go ina aspirin yo na. Mo le ga la bibia mo to mo ya make boya be.